Where is the... Oh, hey guys. It would help if I open the shutter, huh? Hi. I am a few minutes early. Just testing the connection. Make sure I can get on. 7? Hi. Welcome, everyone. Usually it takes me 10 minutes to get up to 7 people on. Wow. I guess you guys really want to paint a bat, huh? Well, that's exciting. Thank you. I am obviously not ready yet. Kind of ready, but I'm working over here on the computer just for a couple minutes. I will start probably at 7:30, maybe. I'm learning how to use split screen on my monitor, which is actually my TV. So this is strange, but working. If you guys can even hear me. Go away. Come back. Oh, I remember what I did. See, I'm just confusing myself. I try to be all smart, and all it does is confuse me. See, now that I've shrunk it down and I'm only on part screen, nothing's where it's at usually, so I'm trying to find like the link, to the group. Oh my gosh, where did everything go? What is going on? Alright, let me see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I am not all savvy like this. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay, hold on. Almost there. Ooh, Rachel, I just saw your background. Good job. I love it. That's going to be awesome. All right. Okay, I think I'm done. I know I keep saying that. Okay. Yeah. Yay, I got comments. Okay. Right on. All right. Wowie. You guys are happening. Hi, Allison, Heather. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Hey, Jen. Thank you. Allison jumped down the oil pastel rabbit hole today. Hi, Mary Reeves. Welcome. And Rachel Perriman, hello. Anita, thank you for coming. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Did I miss anybody? Hi, Miriam. I see you. Okay, let's do it. So, this is the new paint, the new liquid gels. They're luscious liquid gels because I couldn't call them anything else when I was making them. I kept saying, oh, this is so luscious. Well, yeah, it is. Isn't that beautiful? That's straight on the rock. Just bare rock on there. Let it dry, and it's so smooth and doesn't come off on your hand. But I mean, it is water based, so if you drop a drop of water on there, yes, it's going to remove it like watercolor, because it's basically a gel watercolor. My liquid gels are. So this is a pigment, not glitter. That's the difference between these and other liquid gels that I have. Like, well, I lie. This is a pigment too. This is a flake pigment. But let me find one. Okay, so like this one is technically a liquid gel, but it's all glitter. And most of the liquid gels I do are a combo recently, like a pigment and glitter. I'm trying to tweak the consistency of it so I can use it more because it's, you know, it's fun. I like it. You can do a lot more with it sometimes. Anyway, so we're going to play around with this today. We're going to do this bat, which I know that looks terrible, but hopefully it'll look something like this when we're done. I'm hoping. This out here is the black glossy shots just buffed around the edges, and then the gold. These two are not in the shop yet. These are, I'm not confident yet. I think they're going to be in a future kit. These two colors, they're just mineral flake, and they're out here. Like the blue is around the bat, the gold is there. So if you love them, let me know. I'll go ahead and make them. And then the pink, I love that pink. So I put it, you know, around there too, and just buffed them all in. So I love that outer. It turned out a lot better. When I was doing it, I was not very confident there either. I was thinking, no, this is never going to work. And of course I had to put a little skull on there because it's Halloween-y, kind of, sort of. So it kind of, sort of came out like the picture, but yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Hi, Pat. Let me see. Who we got? It's Wander's fault. It's always my fault. I'll take the blame. That's okay. I'm totally okay with that. Pat, I mailed your present today, or yesterday, or today. You should have it soon. Hey, Phyllis, welcome. Okay, also, new in the shop. I'm going to move these. So this is the bottles you guys receive yours in. When I test mine, I put them in these, so they're mine are a bit smaller, and I just, because I do crazy stuff with them, I just dip my brush in. If you guys like that and you want to do that, all you have to do is open and pull these off. They're super simple to get off, and then you can dip right into your product as well. I prefer to dip. I don't know. Sometimes you must dip. Oopsie. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about these. Hold on. These are in the store too. Did you guys want to know what these are? These cuties. Okay, let's talk about this pigment. This pigment is just ridiculously expensive. So putting it in a liquid gel makes it to where I don't have to use as much. So it makes the liquid gels affordable. Now, if you want to buy the pigment by itself, this is 1 gram. And I put them in shakers so you could control it so it's not going everywhere or blowing everywhere. These little shakers, this top comes right off also. Oh, maybe not. I mean, it does. I pulled them all off earlier, but my fingers are numb. Anyways, they do come off, I promise. Just pulled it off a little bit ago. Anyway, so you can pop the top off if you want to get to the stuff inside. Or what I would do is just like tap a little onto something and then dab at it if you need to do a lot. But these are 1 gram each in shakers. They're called shimmer shakers. And they are in the store. Yes, they're expensive, I understand, but I'm giving it to you just a little bit more than my cost, basically paying for these bottles. That's pretty much it. Because I want you guys to have this. Look at this. That's it. So this is the new glue, the new that's what I didn't get in the store. Darn it. I am adding the glue, the regular water-based glue to the shop, so you guys, you know, don't have to buy a kit to get it. But I just painted that on here just with a big brush, just painted it on, let it dry, and then buffed on. I sprinkled this, and then took my fingers like that and buffed it in real good. And then I used the varnish that's in the foil kit and put a coat of varnish over this. This is foil. This is done with UV. I wanted to see if it was going to rot my pumpkin or not. It hasn't yet. It's been about a week. So UV foil works good on there too. So does the non-UV, the water-based. But isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Where's that flash? Look. That's these. Pretties. Oh my gosh. Who wants to do a pumpkin now, right? I know they're so teeny. I know. Aren't they cute? Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer Ridley. Thanks, Jen. Hi, Connie, Wilson, Craven. I tried to get a hold of Katie. I don't know if she's popping on tonight or not. Don't know. Anywho. All right, now you guys were asking about the new outliners. They are finally in the store. The listing looks different. I do not have all of the colors that I used to have. So for right now, this is what we're doing. The old colors were black, silver, or these are from the regular listing. The black, silver, and Yucatan. Then I added the faux lead, so that's still there. And then these three are new, the green, red, and the gold. Deep gold, sorry. It's like a deep yellow gold. It's so fall. These were originally going to be part of my fall colors, and they worked so well for dimensional that I just popped them into there. But you can use these as paint too. Now I also have some more other fall colors coming out. This one is tripping me out. Okay, so both of these, they're gorgeous. Absolutely, they are not heavy body, but soft body, sort of almost heavy body. You can also use these for dimensional lining. This one, however, something about this pigment is like blowing up in my bottle. I made it, and now same way I make all my stuff, same whatever. Something about the pigment though, it's expanding, and it has become like this. It's a game. Every time I open it, it just out the top, and it's like getting thicker and thicker, and it's okay. I don't know what they put in this one, but it's like, it's beautiful still, but I obviously can't do nothing with it just yet. I got to figure out what to do with it, but that's the color I want to match, so I'll probably use a different pigment to get there, but I don't know what in the heck they're doing there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's gorgeous. I can show you if I put it over here. Yeah, here's the swatch. And then like this, it almost looks black. That's the deep purpley one. See, they work so good as dimensional liners. They're so good. I wouldn't make too tall dots because it does kind of like, you know, deform. It's not necessarily for those big dots, but you can do the fun things with it. This is a better, see there? It's pretty stable. I like it. This is the other one, even though it does explode in my jar. It's still pretty. But so it's in the works. I'm working on it. They're kind of hard to make, so I'm the only one making them right now. All the paint. It's my arms and my shoulders, so I have to give them breaks here and there. All right, another thing I wanted to tell you guys is my top coat, not UV, the regular top coat. Yours comes in a bottle like this. Anyways, look, this is 2 coats on a regular coastie. 1 coat, let it dry, 2 coats, and it's like glass now. So if you like that painting on that glassy kind of surface, you can make your own. You need to let it dry really, really well. Also, it's a top coat, and it's just darn near resin-like. Look at that. So, sorry about this. This is that paint. It exploded. I was just moving it, and it popped the top. Anywho, I have these all ready to go in my cones over here, so I might play with them a little and show you some of that in a bit. We're running out of room around me. Alright, should I do those? Okay, so let's start painting. Also, somebody earlier, I can't remember who it was. I know the purple, isn't it crazy? Yes, volcano pigment. It's crazy. I don't know what in the world. It's like they put some like effervescent, like they put an Alka-Seltzer in there or something. Because as soon as I added my, no, not as soon as I added my binder, but I closed it off. I walked out for a few hours and came back, and my bottle was like swollen. And I thought maybe I'd pop it and it'd have some air. Oh no, no, no. The pigment grew, like it expanded. So there's like full on like a gallon of this paint. And I only made like this much. So I don't know what filler they put in there, but that's not cool with me. I don't like filler in my stuff. So I will have some words with the company. I usually trust her, but I don't know what's up with that. You know, there are some effervescent pigments out there, and I'm thinking either she got a hold of one and didn't know it, or she made one and didn't list it that way. So I've never used one, but if that's what it does, that's pretty cool because, I mean, hey, more for less, you know. You get it wet and it gets 10 times as big as it was. I mean, that's a plus, right? If you don't lose integrity. That's what I don't like. Anyway, so how I did this is I took the black outliner, the one I just showed you, and I piped it into, is this my black? Oh no. I think this is my black. I piped it into my cone, and then I outlined very messily around my bat with the outliner in the cone. I prefer the cone. This one is great. It just puts it, it's too thick for me. Like, this is great for dots and stuff. Like if you just are doing a few little, hold on. I need a new one. Like, you know, a few little dots or something. It's great for that. It makes pointy dots. The outliners do because they're pretty thick. So if you want the spiky dots, it's quite fun actually and satisfying to make a spiky dot rock for sensory. You know, like I made myself one a few years ago. It was all black, and then I put, with the silver outliner, I put just spiky dots all over the rock. Maybe we'll do that on this one. I did seal this. No, I didn't. Haven't sealed this. Shoot, I should seal this. Oh, I sprayed it. I sprayed it so I could seal it. All right, so let's seal this and see. Oops, see what it looks like. And then we'll put some spiky dots on that since we're talking about the outliner. You know what? Since I sprayed it, I don't need to seal it, right? So we'll make this a spiky dot sensory rock. Wait, I just talked about, see, my brain, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm about ready for this menopause business to get out of here. I told my husband, I'm not talking about no hot topics tonight, and here I go. Menopause 101, here we go. Anyways, you can like swirl it, you know what I mean, to make them bigger, and then pull straight up, and then you get this spiky dot. But they'll stay like that, so you get to feel that texture when they dry. And it's really satisfying. I'm not going to do the whole rock here now because that would take an hour, but so you just pull it pretty quick. See those little spikies? I don't know if you can see those. Let me put my hand back there. Anyways, those are very satisfying. When they dry, then you have a nice sensory rock. For me, that's a big deal. I need sensory tools and toys a lot around me because I'm a nutty buddy. Anyways, I have a new one, and you guys have probably been seeing these in your kits for Halloween. These are, I don't know what they are, but you spin them, or you can just whack. These new ones just kind of waggle. The Halloween ones like spin really good. They'll do this business like helicopter. But I love it because you can beat the living daylights out of it if you're... I mean, who doesn't love to do... Sorry, Berry Bear. I love your face, but you know, every once in a while you gotta get mad. There you go. Oops, that's me getting paint all over everything. But anyways, just saying, if you got one, you can beat the living tar out of it. Like, what did he used to say, Bob Ross? when he would clean his brushes on the easel. Definitely a stress reliever. The living tar or something. What did he say? It was so cute though. Alright, I had a not a very good job, but wash my hand. Actually, I'm going to grab a wipe. Hold on. Years? Are you kidding? No, I've already been in it for years. I am now finally full menopause, and I thought it was going to go away. No. You know, the symptoms of perimenopause are horrible before you even get there. Well, I don't know why I thought that once you get there that it's done, but somebody lied to you, because it ain't. Okay, nobody knows what Bob Ross said. Come on. Y'all. What did Bob Ross say when he beat the brush on the easel after he dipped it in the thinner? Beat the living tar out of it or something like that, right? Isn't that what he said? So did Deborah Hackman. You guys, Sherry and Deborah. No symptoms for you guys, huh? Well, I envy that for sure. Oh, wow. Okay, new thing. I glued my flashlight to my desk. I wasn't kidding. I do not know when or how I did that. But under the flashlight was my brush. Beat the devil out of it. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Jen. Okay, are you guys ready for the fun stuff? Alright, so just loosely sticking to the picture. I'm going to open up all over my paint. And then I'm going to open up some of my, oh my gosh, I have too many names. Satin shots. I need to put my stuff, to put labels on my own testing stuff so I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, these are part of the satin shots line. I just have them in my tester bottle. So we're going to open everything that I'm going to use up here. And try to make some room so you guys can see it. The camera keeps going in and out again too. I thought I fixed that, but these are in the store as a set or separately. Also the glitters are too. Of course, I put them in there separate so you don't have to commit to all of them at once. But they are fun if you like chrome, you know, using chrome powder on your stuff. It's a very, very satisfying. And I bought it in bulk, so I'm sharing. I'm not sharing, I'm sharing. Sorry, Sharon. I know, we want them all. Who wants just one, right? Okay, I'm going to start with this green-blue color. Blue-green, whatever. I think I called it blue-green. Just going to stick it in there. So I did it kind of like a faux stained glass, and I'm using a liquigel this time instead of glossy shots. But I am going to be using some of the satin shots, which is part of the faux stained glass line. So, sort of, kind of, we'll work our way back to it, right? So these are very pigmented for a liquigel, and you can actually just use them. Sorry, let me grab another beauty here so we can use what's left in our brushes. See how they just go right on. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, I'm going to have two brushes. And these, if it dries in your brush, while it might freak you out, all you have to do is soak it in water and it will loosen up. Alright, then, oops, I wanted green up there. So luckily you can just drop it in wherever you wanted it, and it should just kind of override or mingle with whatever is next to it. But that shimmer is amazing. So I'm going to put some green on here. And the orange in this set has a green shift in it, so I don't put it in order. I kind of put it next to the green when I'm doing sort of a rainbow thing, you know. Just if you were wondering. All right, I'm going to drop some of this yellow in here. These are also coming in the unicorn tip bottle, so you can just squeeze them right out of those bottles. Pretty easy just to use them right on the whatever you're working on. If it's not, this one's kind of small spaces, but if you're working on a bigger space, it's pretty easy just to drop it in there, you know. I'm dropping some yellow where I'm going to be using it most, and before it dries I'm going to come in with the red over here by my thumb. I think it's raspberry satin shot. This goes really fast, so we'll probably do a few things tonight. Kind of like, it's expensive, so I don't want to waste any of it. So I've been doing, that's how I get all these rocks around me. I use the paint in my brush just to, I don't mind these brush stroke backgrounds, so I kind of like it actually. Okay, then I'm going to grab this one, and this is the stuff that it's a satin base. It's kind of the same formula as Glossy Shots, but because it has powder pigment in it, it's kind of satin when it dries. So where does this go? Right here. And these work, you know, I told you before, do not use them with liquid gels. Okay, this one's an exception to the rule. This liquid gel works pretty much with anything. I put too much red in there. Oh, now I've just dropped water in there. Why don't you want to? Come on. Come on, girlfriend. It's alright. Did I drop glitter in there too? What is going on right now? Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's there. Okay. I'm going to soak up some of the water. I didn't mean to put that much in there. Okay, so it should be like that. Because you want them to kind of marry, but not, don't reproduce yet. Take your time. Are you talking about this brush here? This is part of the, is it Umber brush set? I think I have these in the store right now, or I did. I'm not sure if I still have them in stock, but it comes with a whole set, and this is one of the 3 liners that comes in there. It has Katie's favorite brush. It has the like cat's tongue on one end and the liner on the other. Okay, then you just kind of like push and pull, but don't mix, you know what I mean? Don't like stir. Push and pull so it's streaky and swirly. And if you need more yellow, just dip in there and or squeeze it out into your. They work. They really, really work really well together. Isn't it pretty? Well, I was saying before that you shouldn't mix the liquid gels with like the glossy shots because they gum up. This one doesn't. So when I did the testing with it, I was very impressed with how they play together because you know, one is a gel and the other is dries very glossy or satin, but it's in a gloss base. So they're 2 different completely kind of paints, but they're both water based. So they actually are, they're just beautiful together, which is making me happy. Okay, should put some pink down here. It's all good. So in here, I'm going to put pink here. And these can be diluted if you don't like how thick they are. I think that you should do it like on a palette or in like the ink wells. I'm trying to get those back in stock. So, you know, the 4-pan ink wells, I think I have a couple right here. Like put a little drop or whatever in there and then drop some water in it, and you can thin it if you want to. It won't hurt anything. You can do that up to 4 times, 1 to 4, without the binder breaking down so much that it won't stick, you know. And then if you need more binder, it's liquid gel. You can add the Glitter Whips reactivator in there if you wanted to dilute it with that instead of water, if you didn't want to risk, you know, the binder breakdown. See how fast it goes? Pretty cool, huh? So then I'm going to grab the purple, which love. I overfilled mine. I'm like, I need the purple all the way to the very top. I think I'm starting to kind of like favor purple over most colors. I know my mother loved purple. Everything was purple. Katie loves purple. Deborah loves purple. So many people love purple. I understand why. I just I didn't. It's not that I didn't love it. I just had other colors I loved more. But I always really kind of navigate toward the purple and blue. I don't know why. I don't consider myself, I don't identify as a blue lover, but apparently I am. Katie reminds me, oh, because you make blue all the time. I don't know why I make blue all the time, but apparently I make blue all the time. I didn't mean to flood it. I want my lines to show, so I'm taking some out. All right, coming back in here with it. Oops, wrong it. Oh well. I love this pink. It's and the purple is out. Oh, and the yellow is surprising because it has pink flash in it. So it's pretty interesting. All of them are. I don't think I posted the video I did earlier of me outside playing with it in the sunshine. I don't think it I think it looks way better like in the light, but add some yellow back there. Look at that purple. Yeah. So if you guys are wondering, yes, this is different. These colors are not exactly like the glitter because these colors can be not glitter, the pigment, sorry. It's a flake, so I get confused. The flake, because it's a mineral, can be, you can change the color of it. Right? That is so cool, but yet you still get that amazing sparkle. So I can make more colors than what I have over there. And that always wins in my book. So these two colors mixed together make a really pretty blue. And then when you mix this one and this one, you get a very pretty, like, deep aqua. And I absolutely love the yellow. It's so pretty, and it can mix right into the green too. Even with the pink shift, it still works. The orange one, I kind of usually put it between the yellow and the green, and I forgot because it has a green shift, but you can put it right there. Up in the pink, it kind of makes the muddy color, so I don't think mixing those two right together works very well. But when you mix the yellow and the pink together, then you get the nice kind of orangey color. Let me show you this orange so you can see the green shift that I'm talking about. Just a second. Add a little yellow into this dude here. Okay. The belly I'm going to use some of this blue, or you know what, maybe I'll try some of my new blue. The exploding one. I don't think it's doing it in this bottle, so, oh yeah, it is a little bit. I felt the cap. So, oh, now I'm making it explode. Too funny. Oh my word. I don't know what it is about this color. It just wants to go everywhere regardless if it's me or the bottle doing it. At least it didn't spill all over the painting, right? Ooh, that would have been terrible. Hi, Luz. Welcome. Alright, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of this because it's really pretty. And we have these, holy moly, right in here. Just need a little bit of it. And then a little bit in here. And then I'll mix this with the, maybe this one won't mix with liquid gel, watch. We shall see. Put this one in here. Oh no, they're gonna play nice. I just think this collection can do no wrong. Look how pretty that goes together. Very nice. Now that other color is not available yet, I'm still working on that formula, as you heard a little bit ago. I'm going to drop some of this in here. Got a little bit more of this. And the other one I used the blue from, which I probably should grab. I'm going to change. It's a little brighter. We need a little brighter. I'll change to this one. I don't remember the name of this color in the satin shots. I'm just sort of lightly flooding it, I guess, in here. So we feel the color. When it dries, I'll add back in the detail, the lines and stuff. Because glossy shot, not, nope, liquid gels dry usually matte. So even though they're shimmery, they dry matte. If you want them to be glossy, you need to add, you know, glossy top coat or something. If you're going to do that, you need to wait for them to dry really, really well. And then if you're not sure of yourself and you don't work fast, you definitely want to spray it so that you don't move the paint, you know, the liquid gels around. Okay, and then there's a little green right here, I think. Oops, that's not green, that's purple. I guess, see, everything wants to be purple today. Just be purple. And I'm going to put some yellow in the eyes and then put the pink on the ears, because I almost forgot to do those. And then we'll just let it dry. Katie, hi. Thanks, friend. Good to see ya. I keep sticking my hand in that one. So, you know what? Let's make some similar marks on here so it looks intentional, right? Work with it. Work with it. It's like all when you turn a mistake into a plus. So now we're going to do some smushing. And then I'm going to move it. Okay, now I'm moving it. Okay, so purposely, now I did it on purpose, right? I can say that. I did it on purpose. Isn't that cute, though? Pretty colors. You guys are like, no, I don't know what you just did, but no. Why did I grab the blue? I don't know what the blue for. I don't know. I don't think I like that. Yellow. And add some in here. I missed a few places. Just like no paint. Crazy. Alright, a little bit of yellow in the eyes. And you can use your dryer if you want to, heat gun, whatever you got. Just use it on low or no heat. Fan is probably best. And then especially when you're doing the top coat or varnish or whatever, it's very tempting, you know, to dry them. And I did it earlier. And it makes a beautiful wrinkled skin on top. So it looks all gorgeous until you take the heat away, and then it wrinkles up and you're like, oh no, because there ain't nothing you can do about it. So what I did is when it all wrinkled up, I just took my finger and scooped it off. And it worked. It didn't hurt nothing, not at all. So then I did it again and I put it away. Didn't touch it, left it alone, had to walk away from it. So when this is dry, I'm going to drop in there the two, I think they're called horse eye flakes, like glitter, horse's eye glitter. They're like almond shaped. So I'm going to put that in the eyes. And then not reline, add the details and maybe accentuate the darker lines again with black glossy shots. And then add our little details buff around the outside. And voila, we'll be done. See how fast it was? Pretty easy, huh? Easy peasy. See, Cookie, hello. Thank you. The colors are pretty fun, huh? Those are the new Luscious liquigels. Oh, I love this one. So, let's see. Let's show you. Oh, I didn't show you the orange. Where do I want to put that on? Oh, I found a little baby. Ooh, this one's pretty too. So it's got, oopsie. Nope, that you can't have that one. That one has a, what's that called, Deborah, when it has a ring around it all the way? Oh, Phyllis, thank you so much. Thank you. A wishing stone, that's right. Woohoo! Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, Miss Phyllis. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so the orange one, I want to put it, I'll just show it on the table, I guess. Sorry. So undecided over here. Goodness. That's a big brush. Yes, it is. All right. I'm going to do this whole baby. See how it's got this cool orange, I mean green shift in it. So on dark, it's pretty much green, but then the edges of it, it's full on chameleon. So you've got this pink, orange, yellow, green shift. I don't know if it has blue. I haven't played with it that much. I don't know if you can, oh geez, on there it just looks green. Let me turn off the flash because it's really got a lot. Oh, can you guys see that kind of pink color out here at all? Oh, that's so cool. Like, I wonder if I can, sometimes I can make it work under this rainbow light, but no, darn it. I don't know which way to, oh, there you can see it. See the pink? Anyways, it's an interesting color. I did not expect that from the orange. So on dark, it's very weird, but cool. I mean, if you have like a round or curved surface or anything with like lots of different textures in it, there it is. See, you can get this like intense like burgundy red, orange thing, and then green and gold. It's nutty. It's a very beautiful. And then on white, it's kind of orange on the white color. But it does shift green, so like if you're gonna, you know, ombre it or mix it, don't mix it next to something that has a cool tone because it just goes wonky. And that looks fluorescent on there, up there. These, actually, I think two of these colors do glow. I think it's yellow. Yeah, the yellow and pink. Look at the eyes. Ooh, and the ears. Fun. That's fun. So let's look at the finished one. Kind of looks like a stained glass window, huh? That's fun. All right. This over here. I'm going to grab the dryer so we can give it a little help. Or you know what? I'm just going to put it to the side so I don't mess it up. But I'm trying to think of what, I should have had a second project in mind here. The pumpkin. We could play with the pumpkin. So how I did this was a very, very, very thin coat of the foil glue, not UV, the regular non-UV water-based foil glue. So I basically did this just like that and brushed it, and my brush is damp, not dripping. And you can dilute it if you need to, a little bit. And it doesn't really dry with brush strokes, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I mean, there's minimal, but it's not something that really interferes with the chrome, you know what I mean? So see how far that spread out? That's pretty cool, huh? Whoopsie, come here. I kind of like it up on the stalk up here. See how fast it's drying? It's pretty cool. I wonder if we could, I don't know with this thin of a coat if I can foil it, but I'm definitely going to try. I know that I can foil it if I put the regular coat on it. It's a bumpy surface, so you have to be really diligent with your foil or use a very forgiving one. I'm going to try a foil on this one right here. Oh, you see that purple coming up? So this pumpkin has been painted 1,400 times, and it has a very thick coat of purple paint under the black that obviously is bled through my black. So had that been white, it would have been a nice pretty pink. That purple is crazy. I think that's already, nope, not quite. Alright, so I'm going to put that in front of gooey, in front of the fan, and let that dry for a bit. And we'll play with that in a minute. I need 16 fans in here. I did do this one the other day with this foil. I don't know how many of you have ordered this particular foil from me. It's the black holographic, or black with holographic rose on it or something like that. This foil is one of the fussy ones. It is a nightmare to transfer. It does transfer, but it's hard to get it to transfer, as well as the fish scales and the regular black crushed glass foils. For some reason, black is really, really hard to deal with. Any black. But I put the glue on and I, smoothed it out, did its thing, and I pulled it off and it was being fussy, so I put it back down and just kind of pushed it like that and pulled it off, and it was just a very beautiful full transfer. I'm not sure I've ever had a full transfer on this foil without doing the reverse foil technique and making it do it. The reverse foil where you put the glue down wet and you put the foil in it before you cure it, and then you cure it on the top, and then it kind of forces it to pull the foil off. I don't think I've ever had it work this good outside of that. Anyways, that's just gold paint on top of it. But I think that is so cool. And it's so smooth, like the glue. Hi, Lori. I know. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Jen. Cool beans. Love it. Jen's got the links up there if you're wanting to pick up some of the paint. I just added 5 sets in there because we sold out. So if the sets are gone, just send me a message and I'll see. I can make it again. So it just might be a couple of weeks. I have my delivery promises, my delivery date out there like 4 to 6 weeks, I think, on some things, because even if it's foil, sometimes I have trouble because it's a lot. So I'm just, give us grace. There, we're dry. Isn't that pretty? Let's check on batty. Almost dry. Okay, now is the time we'll get the heat gun out. Alright, it's not quite dry, but most of it is, so we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna grab, if I have any left over here. Oopsie, not looking good. I need to do some more recycle. Oh, there, I found it. One of these sticker backs things. Some Glossy Shots black. Ew, one of us needs to do bottle maintenance. That would be me. It's always a good idea to go through your stuff and clean up your bottles. Give them a shake or a stir every, little bit so often. Just so they don't go bad. Alright, I'm also going to dilute this with just a couple of drops of the water from my bucket. So it's easier to manipulate. Alright. Then am I on camera? Let me zoom in here. Turn the flash back on. Okay. And basically gonna do touching up the lining. The original liner is outliner. It's a dimensional, so it has texture and depth. It's like you can feel it. This one is a similar formula, but not dimensional. So it's glossy like that one, but not dimensional. So they play well together. Kind of putting some weird lines in there. Oh, is it gonna focus? Yeah, it's gonna go out of focus, huh? All right, let me try it again. One more. Going a little further, see if that will help anything. Probably not. So I'm gonna kind of play around the colors that I have in there and work with that. So we're just adding the cracks back in. We're cracking it. Hey, Cat Mom. Hey, Susan Dawson. I think I said hi. Oh, well. Hi again. Hi again. Hi again, everyone. Oh, sorry. I forget I'm zoomed. Don't pick it up. Okay, I'm going to put on my glasses. Holy moly. Oh, that's much better. I wish I could put the glasses on that for you guys. Kind of like, what's that called? Neurographic circle. I'm rounding out some of the corners so they're not so pokey. Like that. I like that look. It's not so, I don't know what's the word. Pokey. It's not the word, but you know. Alright, then here I'm just gonna, like I said, follow my weird color combinations in there and then put some extras in. Alright, face. Do a little bat nose here, kind of like a heart, sort of. I see Christmas trees. What's that? Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. No, no, no. It was too soon. Stop it. I don't want to. I need a little more water. There is the satin shots thinner can be used with the glossy shots, but I'm too lazy to go grab it. We're gonna neurographic it. I'm put myself to sleep. Well, wake up, girl. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I did it again. I keep missing my evening meds. I cannot for the life of me keep a schedule. I'm trying, and I've been trying apps and books and paper and sticky notes, and I cannot keep a schedule or follow my notes. Or what in the world do you do when you can't when you can't do it? I have alarms. I have crazy everything, and it's still nothing's working here. ADHD is winning, 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 winning. I never understood the H part, but Crazy Town Express is giving free flights. Right. Just re-emphasizing my lines. Oops. Finding them. Oops. Oh well, hey, it's okay. I don't know. It'll all look really good once it's sealed. Anyways. You know what? I don't like that. I don't know if I can fix it, but that's pretty cool. Took glossy shots off of a liquid gel. What? It worked. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that would have worked. Don't do that at home, kids. Oh, I was fixing to touch that one up and it's already sealed. I missed them spots over there. Hi, Jax. I know. I just found that out. The H is what the H is about. And they say, my doctor was telling me that right now, the number one most diagnosed demographic and age group is women over 50. Menopausal women over 50. It's because we lose our mind. Actually, I cannot focus at all. It's funny because you guys have kind of gone through this with me. You know that I used to be able to concentrate and I wasn't shaky and I wasn't a great artist, but I think I was pretty decent at communicating, and now I lose my words and wowie, you know. The thing you guys got to skip was my attitude problem. I have been a nightmare. Does anybody else go through that? Like, maybe you're not a mean person, but you are kind of when you're going through this. It's like the hotter the flesh, the meaner I am. Stay far away, right? I didn't know a human could, like, feel like they were going to spontaneously combust. I thought that was all, like, yeah, whatever. I think it's a possibility that you could just explode into flames. I do think it's possible. Okay, get these little pieces in here and moving on. Okay, start here. This is glossy shots. I'm just watering it down so it's really movable. I'm kind of going with what I'm seeing in the paint, you know. And then I'm sort of rounding off the edges because apparently that's what I wanted to do. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? What was that on? Not Sesame Street. What was the other? Or was it Sesame Street? Do you guys know that what color originally was the grouchy trash dude? What's his name? Oh, here we go. Grouch, no. The guy that lived in the trash can, you know. We have trivia at dinner, so I learn a lot. Austin's like, did you know? I was like, no, I had no idea that he was that color. Oh my word. Jen will find the answer. Yay. Oscar the Grouch, yes. What was his original color, Jen? It will blow your mind. 2 bits. Or at least it did mine. I was like, it just doesn't seem very grouchy with Schoolhouse Rock. Schoolhouse Rock. Are you still here, Anita? And Deborah? Sorry, I don't want y'all to feel alienated. I love you too. I just, whatever's up there when I look up, I just don't see y'all. Let me see. Hi, friends. Not that you would. You guys are pretty awesome. Just saying. I love you. Love you, girls. Love you. Hi, Connie Faulkner. Oscar was orange, yeah. Was his first color. He wasn't the trashy green lettucey color. Isn't that crazy? It doesn't seem like a very angry color, does it? So yeah, they changed his color. I don't know what makes me so like attracted to the stained glass window design. Maybe I wonder what that would be. What the correlation is. Why is my brain not working? Oh my goodness. So you see that I'm just going around the kind of the way the colors look, and sometimes if there's not enough distinction, I just sort of kind of make my own, but I really like following what I see in the patterns. I know I haven't finished over there. I keep looking over here, and just like in my house, I walk down the hallway, see something, oh, I gotta go do that. Drop something there, and then come back down the hallway, see the thing that I forgot to do, grab it, and then the thing that I went to do. Yeah, it goes on and on and on all day long. All day. Usually takes me all day to get a couple of things done. I wonder what my guys really think, you know? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of thing. I think they probably don't tell me how they really feel. Mom's going crazy, for sure. My doctor seems to totally understand it, but I don't know. Swing back here. What do I see there? Okay, I see a cut here. Wow. Of course my paint's going to dry on the last dang section. Well, thank you, Rachel. That's a very sweet compliment. Okay, so I see a little chunk here and one here. And here and here. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. I see another one down here. Okay, I think we are ready to check the ears and the face. Oh, now I gotta do the the body. Okay. So here I got this. Whoops. I did not want to do that. Oh well. Well, here we go. We'll just fix the other side, make it dark too. Okay, start over. I didn't mean to make it look like that, man, the glasses make all the difference in the world between seeing and not seeing. Hey, Gary. Hi. Okay, now we can go on to something else. I think he looks kind of like stained glass, doesn't he? A little bit. Alright, I'm going to give him a little dry. He's got to dry for a second. I need a little break for a second. Can we have like a 2-minute intermission? I'll be right back. What time is it? 9? Give me 2 minutes. Probably less. Came back. See, that was fast. My top coat got thick in there, so I'm going to try it in a different jar bottle. Nice. Try. Okay, I'm going to grab eyeballs. Oop, well, there you go. I only need 2. I have no idea why, but I almost put that in my mouth. What even was that about? What? Nope. Oh, I want some snacks. That's what I don't have in here. Here's my skull. Oh, goodness, there's a whole bunch of them up there. I didn't even see that. Hello. Goodness. They're like, we want to go too. Alright, so I'm going to start with a little bit over here. And put that where the eyes are. I know I didn't need to paint them, but just in case. Yay! I gotta say that. There we go. Encapsulate that. Thank you. And then Making sure to get all the way around because this is the seal. Not that the dimensional doesn't really need to be sealed because it has its own like internal sealer. Same with glossy shots. Alright, for the rest of this, I'm going to do a dot and then move it around. And the top coat's awesome, but don't try to use it like a, don't use it like resin because it can fog. So you want to do a thin coat, and if you want more, you can add more, coats, but don't try to just flood everything because you'll be so sad. But if you do it right, it's amazing. We'll give it that glass-like, resin-like seal. Right in here I'm going to be putting the skull, so I'll grab that in just a second. Alright, stick that in there and move it so when it dries it'll be in there. Alright, we'll give that a second and see if I want to do another coat. Yeah, aren't the crystal skulls pretty? I found these colored. They have colors in them. I didn't know that when I ordered them for the kit, but was it the first kit or the second kit that had them? I don't know, but here's one of the colors. I love it. It's like a chameleon. Anyways, that's that. So, I really want to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it leaves this weird skin. Alright, I am going to do the outer bits there. And that I used. I'm going to change what. I used the glossy shots out there, but I'm going to use the regular black acrylic. Just because it's easier to blend. Get rid of this one. Probably too much. My black is very black. It didn't need that much. Probably the first little bubble would have been fine. Actually, let me see if I got one that's not so new, because it's going to get yucky. This will be fine. Wait, did I grab... That's Payne's gray. What's the matter with me? Huh? I'm like, that's not black. Holy moly. Alright. Oh, composure, lady. Let me try this one more time. Go and start over. A different brush. Alright. The black. There we go. Big difference. So basically, I'm just gonna kind of make it dark and then kind of buff it in with no particular pattern, just so it's kind of wispy and not a pattern, you know what I mean? Come on. I gotta get a different brush. I don't like this one. Some of that out of there. I want it kind of grungy. There we go. Sort of kind of like that. Try not to get in my wet paint over here. For some reason my stuff is drying like uber fast tonight. It's very strange. It doesn't usually dry. Add a little water there. That was not the best idea. Ooh, I like that. That's it. Like the smoky look. Ooh, let's do that. It kind of stains a little bit. Ooh, yeah. I'm like removing the paint, and then the stain left is kind of where I'm gonna sit with it. Hey. Yep, I like that. It's like a strange, kind of smoky, weird. I don't know what you want to call it. Eerie-ish. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to use the colors that you can't buy because I'm mean, and then one that you can. How's that? And I think I want to do. No, I don't. It ain't dry, baby. Don't touch it. Why'd you touch it, silly? Silly. It looks like it wants to be dry. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one, like closest to our friend here. Trust the process, okay? It looks weird at first, but when it dries, it's amazing. And don't worry about brush strokes or nothing, because they just disappear when they dry. I might go ahead and just put these in the store because they're way too pretty to hold. That's it. All this pigment that I just got, you guys are going to get it all in this quarter, the last quarter, and there's not going to be nothing for spring. Watch. I have a hard time waiting because I get excited. And then the yellow one. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to get a bigger brush for this one. I know, really messy. It don't matter. Trust me. I'm going to go back around and give it some darker out um, bits because it lightened up quite a bit. Alright, and then the pink just kind of makes it all work. Spooky. Oops. Okay. I was trying not to do it so uniform, but it ended up being uniform. Being uniform. Okay. When that dries a bit, I'm going to, like I say, go around it with some darker, and I'll have to touch up the pink and stuff. But that's pretty much how I did that. There she is. I do think it needs another coat when that dries, which is going to be a hot minute. Oh, sorry. I got the zoom in. Hold on. Whoa. My bad. Okay. There. Oh, no. What just happened? I think my phone's overheating. Why? Yeah. Something's up. And my flash is off. I think my phone overheated. What do you guys think? Too much? Always. I always go too far. All right. So there's a lot of new stuff. Like I showed you, we got the new shimmer shakers in the shop. Excuse the black hands. Those are available in singles or as a set. I don't actually remember. I think they're $35 for all of them, and then I think $6.50 a piece or something like that. 1 gram. Yep, it's that expensive. Crazy pigment. Crazy, crazy, crazy pigment. Okay. Then the matching luscious liquigels. I did this one and this one have been changed. They're still that glitter, but they are, sorry, these aren't them. This is them, sorry. What was I saying? These have been enhanced with color so I could get a deep purple and a nice green. Finally, we got a nice green. Like I said, these can be manipulated. They take the color instead of drying down to whatever it was before. When it dries down this, and it's beautiful. So it actually is made that way. It's supposed to be able to be, you can change it if you want to. So those are in the store also under Luscious Liquigels. And then the new dimensional outliner colors, red, deep gold, and green. And black is back in stock with silver, Yucatan, and faux lead. So we have all of those now too. So there should be 7 outliners. I'm working on the other gold. I just haven't had the shoulder for it. And I think, is that it? Well, of course, the new foil kit, the non-UV foiling glue. Oh, the pumpkin. Hello. Do you guys want to, let's play with the pumpkin that I put the foil glue on, right? We got to put the pigment on there. All right, that'll only take a minute. But then you guys can see what I did. Oops. Pumpkin. All right, definitely is ready. Can you guys see okay? So you really just take your shaker, and it is expensive, so you don't really want to, you know, just go all nutty. But what I did is like take it back to the place before the last one that's not so sticky bit, and then either use a brush or your finger, and then I like to like push it off kind of like that, and then blend it all around. And if you want more, put it on this part then, so it's not like in the glue. And pretty much takes it all. So there's that one, and then you can see where the glue, where I painted it on. Pretty cool, right? Like you can see, perfect. All right, then the next color, let's go ahead and do the yellow. It's hard to hold on to a pumpkin. Oh yeah, there we go. It feels so nice. I love that. When you just have chromed something, it's got such a smooth texture. And we'll do the blue, green, blue. Green, and then the blue, green. So this one's the green, green, which does have kind of a blue tint too. Remember, this is pigment, not glitter, so it is micro fine, and you need to be careful with your lungs, even with glitter, but this pigment, for real, it does go airborne pretty easy. I'm going to put a little bit right here, and take a soft brush and go ahead and buff it into the stock where I painted that glue up in there. next color. I think these are so pretty in the bottles too. Like, isn't that pretty? I know, I'm silly. You'll see it when you get it. You'll be like, oh, I know what she's talking about. Okay, this is the like aqua blue green color. It's more of a blue. Unless you're on like white paper, then it's see how it goes blue. Isn't that cool? Purple. I may have a problem with the orange, huh? I keep missing it. I'll put it right there on the end. Because you know that'll look fun. Right. The orange here. Remember, this has like a green shift, especially on black, so we'll see what this is going to do. I might do a whole pumpkin with this one because it really is cool on curved surfaces. You don't have to do it like this. I just had the brush in my hand because I was doing the top. So. Oh yeah, you could see I think, can you see the shift in the orange out there? See all the different colors in it? It's pretty cool. And aren't they awesome? Who wants to paint a pumpkin now with with these crazy expensive pigments? So cool. I should have saved a little strip to foil. So this is the foil I did before, and then all of this is the chrome. This part is sealed. You know, I think I'll seal it. Let me grab some of the sealer. Or varnish for the foil. Where's that? And a brush. This one is pretty fluid, so basically drizzle. That's it. It's that easy. Oops. Come back here. And don't dilly-dally all around, because the more you mess with it, you can disrupt it. So just back and forth, quick, and you've got it sealed. This is the foil varnish that's in the foil kit, non-UV foiling kit. I think I'm to the purple black. The black paint that has purple under it. It bleeds through everything. I like this. I like this. So pretty. I think I might do some like decoupage or something. I don't know what I'm gonna even do with this pumpkin, but I have a white pumpkin over here too that I need to paint or something. The problem I'm having, guys, is like the paint sticking to the pumpkin. It just wants to kind of peel off. Most of the paint does, because the pumpkin's almost like silicone. You know, they have a I don't know if you could do that. It's very fluid. The foil glue is super fluid, like water. The new glue. I don't know if you could do that. I mean, if you, maybe with UV, you might be able to put that on a sponge or something and then maybe dab it on that. I don't know if that would work though on with this glue. But that would be fun if we could do. You might be able to do that with like Joann's Tacket or something. That would be cool. This you can dry. Yeah. I'll put it in front of the fan to dry the rest of the way, but there you go. See, this one I think would be good with rub-on transfers or something. If they would stick to it, I wonder. I wonder. I need to figure out how to film from the sides. Because keeping, I'm gonna have to like cut some foam to set it. Oh, hi there. To make it stand up. All right, let's check our other one. This is our spiky rock. Dry, nice, and then they have like a kind of a rubbery tip, so you can totally just. It's very cool. Finish that one out soon, and some lucky person will be getting that. Most of these ones that I do here on the lives are on rocks that have something on the bottom, so I usually have 2 of everything that I do. Like I do a trial run and then another one. So I do sell some of these. I'll clean it up, like sand it off, seal it up, and then any touch-ups or whatever, and then put them in either auction on my page, and auction on East Coast Santorini on Sundays, or in Mary Reeves Trade and Bloom during the week. Also, Jackie has a new page with auctions. I have one on there right now for one of my pendants. I haven't even been over to check and see if anybody did a bid on it, but go over to Jax if you're still on. I can't remember the name of your page. Oopsie. If you go look on my page, it's posted there though for Jack's new page. Anyways, help her grow. It's all, you know, I'm about that. We gotta help everybody. Everybody gotta help everybody. I was gonna show you. Someone brought it to my attention earlier, which I knew. These glow. These are the bits from the Moody kit. These glow. These jellies. And then the pearls, I did not know, glow from the first Halloween kit. So, cool things to find out, right? I think we're up to date on everything. Keep your eyes peeled for the fall colors. I am trying to get them out right now. I know you guys are already ready for Christmas, and I'm so not even ready for Christmas. Hey, what do you guys want for Christmas? You know, tell me, give me some feedback. Maybe we'll make a post or something and get some, or maybe somebody did. I haven't even been in the group to check and see what y'all have been posting. Jax, what's it called? Oh, sorry, not auctions, craft and art sales. My bad. um, it's called craft and art sales. Okay, you can pop a link in there if you want, Jax. Grab it from your page. I'll hang on until you're done if you want to, or not. What was I talking about, y'all? I forgot. Oh, phooey. Oh, well. I still want to play with the mood stuff. Oh, I have these pens, too. So if you guys are wanting a refill or another one, I have the liquid crystal. They're $10 for a clicker. Look at those eyes. Aren't they cool? I do love playing with these things. They're so cool. Ooh. Where's my favorite? I don't know. It's fun. It's addicting. I could sit here and do it like, forever. This one even does it. They just go real fast because this thing conducts heat, so. Straight up into the dark purple. Very cool though. Okay, no worries, Dax. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go off here. Check, I'll go and repost it on my page so that you can find Jack's page. Alright, I'll see you probably next Wednesday, if not before. I like to pop in when I can, so who knows. Love guys, bye.